Hello Internet, welcome to another episode of Recap Corner, and it's really kind of crazy for me to say this, but I don't know why they started this damn episode off with the dead eyes of Goku, like, staring back at us. I understand that it's a flash forward, but this shit would have been way more fucking effective if they would have, first off, not did this with fucking Goku, because again, he's already died twice so far, which I can kind of count, when like he died, man, when they fought Raditz. Then yeah, of course, then yeah, he came back. Then they thought that he died for a second time when Namek blew up. Then of course there was the whole thing of him blowing up, man, when he stopped Cell. Of course, like that too, technically. And now there's this, and of course, like, Death and Goku are kind of one of those things which don't really bother me all that much anymore. But another bigger thing, which probably, man, would have made this stick, or still could have saved it, especially since that they kind of changed Goku's demeanor in this entire episode, as that he does know somebody's coming to kill him, and that, of course, I guess he can sense energy across universes now. So that does also seem to be something. So if he can sense energy through universes and he knows somebody's coming to kill him, I guess Goku read those he read those spoilers as well. But with how this is kind of portraying itself, it's coming across as that because something interesting happened like in the middle of this episode, which is that Beerus and Whis kind of already said that Goku was going to be the front runner in the tournament, and Vegeta kind of didn't know anything about it. And of course, he was asking Whis, was like, "So yeah, do you know what is going on with Kakarot essentially?" And of course, he says, "I don't know nothing," as he was kind of smiling. And it's more or less it's one of those things in which that through these spoilers again. This shit kind of has been circulating around the internet for a while now, which did kind of knock some of the punch out of this episode, or at least like for like its climactic ending of asking, so why the fuck did Goku shoot that energy beam up into the air? And it's like, well, because it's gonna revive him. It's like we knew that he was gonna get hit in the chest, he was gonna die, he was gonna be revived. We even know who the fuck is going to hire hit. In this case, it's Vados. But like we don't know who told her to go and fucking hire Hit. Now with how this is coming across, it looks as though as that like Hit was hired by fucking Whis, and Whis told Goku, okay, what's name is going to come and want to kill you. So that's kind of how this is coming across. Now could be wrong. Could just be like, well, no, it's just one of those normal ass things, man, of, well, no, he just told him and shit just kind of went on that way. But with how this is looking, though, it's like, well, yeah, what's name went on and did that shit. But moving on, though, this episode, it does do a few things which I do like. It gets Gohan back into the picture, it damn sure gets Goten back in, and it gets Piccolo back in. You know, people out there who actually care about Goku's well-being and can actually defend themselves. You know, and also upon the flip side of that, we actually get a lot of screen time with Hit. We don't know, like, we don't know who hired him to do half his other contracts or do specific things like in his contract. But the most that we do know is that he has a brand new time technique. He's coming over here to kill Goku. And also, when he does meet Goku, he's kind of drenching him in fucking respect of saying that, of giving him two out, of saying that he wants to face him when they do their fight. Because again, if it was something of him disrespecting him or he would have just killed him and would have just hit him in the back. But I think his thing is that he only does that to people when they want to die. Of saying like that, if they have accepted the loss, then he'll hit him in the back. He even he'll assassinate them from the back. However, he goes on to say that he was actually going to give Goku the option of just getting away if Goku would have said if Goku would have said that he wanted to live, or most likely he wouldn't have had to say, like, he would have canceled the job and he would have said that he wasn't going to kill him if Goku would have just disappeared. It's kind of interesting. But of course Goku doesn't, and we kind of lead into like our death shot of the beginning of this episode. Again, something that I do believe that probably could have taken a little bit of an impact out of this episode was that if they don't fucking like just drop spoilers every week, because again, this is kind of how we've kind of found out about the whole fucking Zamasu shit of him stealing Goku's body and the whole mystery of Goku Black being revealed. But then again, I can always just ignore them and just kind of just watch the episodes pure. But then again, if I do that, I get people commenting, talking about, let's say, dropping spoilers anyway. So it doesn't necessarily matter. Till then, I'll see you on the next Jongravesshow show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. This has been Recap. Who loves Ruby? I love Ruby. I love most of what goes on in Ruby. Because again, I actually kind of thought that this was bad. This was going to be a Ren episode, actually. As they do spend a good chunk of time actually talking about this abandoned town that he had a lot of knowledge for. You know, some says something about his rich parents, of them trying then to build their own town and make their own rules, but the problem that they had at their town was basically the same problem